Hi, welcome back to the channel. Austin Hilton here, along with Zach Humphreys. I always don't know which way. There it is. I got it right. Pointing there. So, how are you doing, Zach?
Good, man. Can't complain. How's everybody else doing out there? Hopefully good. How you doing,
Hopefully,
bro?
they are doing good. So, hey, that which brings us to the topic of this video, right? And this is the continuing education series that ClearCryptos is doing, where they have content creators like myself and Zach. We both each have our own respective YouTube channels here as well, but we believe fundamentally in what Clear is doing, and so creating this educational content for you. So, what we're going to be talking about in this video, Zach, is going to be how the overall crypto market is going to expand. So what are your thoughts there? What are the kind of the two key areas or some of the key areas that we can get into in this video?
Yeah, we say the percentage all the time, right? There's about 95% of people not in crypto yet. So the big question is, how do we get those people in? How do we get them in into crypto? And I think the big hurdle right now is a lack of education. And another one of those big hurdles is a lack of regulation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so the educational component, obviously, Clear is going to do its part right here on the channel, on YouTube. And I think when regulation in some form or fashion comes, a lot more people will come into crypto because they'll feel safer. They'll feel like they're investing in something that has long-term utility, long-term value, even though we all know as people inside crypto that it does.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big hurdle that people have to kind of leap over. And really, I think that's going to come with regulatory clarity, which I'm guessing probably comes, Austin, like around like 2023. I think they're going to talk about it. They're doing a lot of planning right now. It just feels like nothing's going to happen really this year in 2022 yet, and
Right.
maybe more like 2023. We actually get some real clarity on that, for lack of better words.
Yeah, I do want to really hit on these two key things, like you said. So I want to go back to the educational component, and go back to a statistic that you and I've talked about, and we're all kind of aware, and that is the fact that there is 95% of the people that could be invested in crypto are not, or flip it, only 5% are here. And so I know that that's one of the guiding principles of ClearCryptos with their forthcoming website launch, obviously with this YouTube channel, is trying to onboard or having a very clear, pun intended, very clear plan to onboard as many of those people to get those 95%. Because what happens in that, right? It's an educational component, but if we can bring more people into crypto by educating them, giving them more information, giving them a safe place to understand and learn about projects. Again, all visions and all parts that are coming from Clear, and then ultimately, empower them with more analytic data, how they can make, trade better, if you will. Those are all things that I really love. So definitely add something around some of those points that I've talked about, because I think it's that 95%. I think that's one of the biggest things to the overriding vision of the video, right? Is how can crypto expand? It's getting some of those people in. So what are your thoughts there?
No doubt about it. I think you hit the nail on the head when you were talking about the ease of access and being able to easily on ramp that 95% of people who aren't into crypto, because one of the things that keeps them from getting in is the decentralized wallets versus centralized wallets, and you've got to send money from over here to over here, and it's very difficult, right? And it's hard. It's a big hurdle that people have to jump over. I think what Clear is doing, is making that process a lot easier. Being able to get in with a credit card. They've talked about also developing people's wallets for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Having that wallet set up within the website. Don't worry about going to MetaMask and having to create one. We've got it, right? We'll take care of that side of it for you. You just come and learn more about crypto, learn what type of investments that you feel have longevity, and we'll take that tech side, if you will, out of it, and make that a lot easier for you to get in.
Yeah, and I mean, we could probably be talking 30 minutes from an educational and how we onboard 95%. I know we want to keep this video probably under 8 minutes or so. So I want to flip, and I want to get your opinions on the regulation side of it. The R word, the regulation, for some people in crypto is a scary word. You and I both are welcoming it in open arms. I realize that that's a very loaded statement, but I want you to talk about regulation and what you think that will do for the expansion of crypto?
So I think, and you and I think, share a lot of these same sentiments. I mean, I see both sides of it. I see the people in the one camp who say, hey, the reason why we started crypto is to be decentralized, to get away from any, governing body. We govern it ourselves. We, the people, have the power. I get all of that. But I also get the other side of it, where we've got a lot of bad actors in crypto. I mean, there are more good people than bad people, right? But there are still a lot of people who are manipulating things. And we need to take care of that in order to get the 95% of people not in crypto in. We need to make that, we need to make it better, right? There's always something we could be working on. And I think with some regulation, especially with better like KYC, know your customer,
Right.
that is really going to take a lot of the bad developers out of the equation. Because what happens now in crypto is you have some of these bad actors who currently can just repeatedly be a bad actor over and over with new projects, right? But with better KYC measures, better regulatory clarity in that regard, you cut some of that out, right? And if we can just say that, hey, we know that the people running these particular projects mean well, and they're trying to do good, then I think that really provides a lot of investor confidence, and it helps in that 95% number too. And by the way, ClearCryptos will be developing some better measures for KYC and more details to come on that, because it will be a platform that will on-ramp new projects, and having that clarity that, the good project is just that, is going to be important. Sorry about
Happens to all of us. Hey, somebody's calling Zach. It's not a video if you don't get something happening. So actually, and on that note, you can take the call. No, I'm kidding. So and I think that is a good place to stop there to keep this video short. So we've covered really, again, the educational component. I really liked how you brought regulation back to where we're talking about minimizing the bad actors, the bad projects, the bad devs, things of that nature, again, which is one of the main, initiatives of what Clear is setting out to do. So again, if you're interested in more information from Clear, down in the links below, right in the description, there's a link to the website, the Twitter page, and all the other stuff if you want to get more involved with Clear. Have a good one, Zach. Thanks.
Cool. Check out the Discord too.
Oh, sorry.
A lot of the conversations are going to be happening. A lot of the breaking news and stuff in the Discord.
See, there you go. He even got a call and he even brought it back. There you go. All right. See you.
See you, everybody.